Realtor peeps, the last day of May. Today's topic comes from a post that I made yesterday, a hypothetical question. I was kind of curious to see how the answer of this would come out. But I asked the question, would you sell a house for 1% if you knew that for the rest of your life you would make 1% on that house's future sales? So let me explain this a little bit better. Let's say that you've got a house and you've got an agreement with whoever, I don't know who it would be, but every time that house sells, you're going to be the first seller of that house. You're going to make 1% as the listing agent. So when that house sells again, whether you list it or not, you're still going to make 1% on the sale of that house every time it sells until the day you die. Would you take that situation? Now, many of you answered no. Some said not a chance. Some said no, sir. One person said never. Another person asked the question, what if you knew it would sell in 2 days? Another person said no. One person said easy money. Lisa Horton says yes. Denise Blevins said yes. So here's the reason that I post this question. There was and I posted this on Facebook, and I'm going to read to it. I'm going to read it exactly as I posted today. Y'all are such small thinkers and so absolute. My first neighborhood that I sold in was in Euless, Texas, in a neighborhood where pilots moved in and out because it was close to American Airlines. The price range was $200,000. These houses sold about every 4 years. So 1% times 200,000 equals $2,000. Let's say that you're in the business for 30 years. That means on that one house, based on my hypothetical situation, because you know that would never happen, you would make $14,000 over the time period that you are in the business on that house, that one house. And most of you said no, I would not do that. So here's my purpose of asking this. Many of you don't think outside what you see. You only think based on what you read, but don't think about other possibilities of how things could benefit you or change. Most of you have been in the business long enough to understand that listings is where it's at. Listings generate money. Jared Bennett says, yes, residual income. You're exactly correct, Jared. Listings create income for you while you're sleeping, while you're playing golf, while you're on the beach like me. Listings are selling by other realtors who are showing your houses. If you're a buyer's agent, your income depends on you. If you get sick as a buyer's agent, your income stops. Now, if you think my scenario is so crazy, then why would you go want to list as many houses as you can? I mean, it makes no sense to me. Many of you read this question and immediately said no, not thinking of the possibilities of what this one house could produce for you. That is called residual income. Now, if you don't like the idea of residual income, I'm sorry, you're probably broke, or you have broke thinking. Think about how beneficial residual income could be for you. Because if you're a listing agent, you are creating residual income. Bad news. It's almost like being in an MLM. Ooh, bad one. I can't believe he went there on that one. Yes, he did. So here's what I want you to think about today. If you are a listing agent, then what you've done is you've proven that my question is true to be a fact, that this could happen. But you don't think like this. You think about only the absolutes. No, I wouldn't do it for 1%. Well, that's fine. I understand that. But you've also said no to the possibilities of making 1% every time that house sells. Whether you're the listing agent or not, somebody's going to pay you 1% on that sale. Now, it doesn't matter what state you're licensed in. It could be California, Texas, Florida. It doesn't matter. The laws are different in every state. I understand that. But this is a hypothetical situation. First of all, nobody's going to pay you 1% on the sale of a house for here till the next 30 years. Nobody's going to do that. But if it were possible, would you take that situation? So, and Jared, you said it exactly right on. This is a great way to show the importance of thinking outside the box. That is exactly correct. If you want your business to explode, you've got to think bigger than what you're thinking. You were taught in real estate school how to pass a test. That's it. Nobody taught you business. Nobody taught you how to run a business. Nobody showed you how to run a real estate business because you're treating it as a hobby. So my next question that I'm going to post, which is going to come later, is, would you pay for a coach to coach you throughout your real estate career? Most of you say, no, I can't afford it. Well, you're the one that needs one. If you're saying you can't afford it, then you're the candidate for the coach. Every major baseball player, tennis player, football player, every person who's getting millions of dollars has a coach. Why? Don't you think they know what they're doing? I mean, a guy that's got a $7 million contract to play baseball, don't you think he knows how to play baseball? I mean, why would anybody in their right mind pay a guy $7 million to play baseball? But yes, he's smart enough to realize he needs a coach. So if your income is $1,000 a year, you need a coach. If your income is $2 million a year, you need a coach. You need a coach to get you out of your small thinking, to think bigger and think about the possibilities of how you can make more money. So that is my words of wisdom today. Think about how you can make more money. Implement it. I just talked to a guy today who's going to pay me a fee to teach him how to go after for sale by owners. Now, this is what I do. I'm a sales trainer. Some of you are offended by my comments. Some of you are offended because I'm so harsh. I tell it like it is. But at the end of the day, when you hang up with me on the phone, you will never wonder, what did Robert Russell really mean? You're going to know exactly what I meant. I'm going to tell it straight up, because in my world, it's black or white, period. I'm going to tell you exactly like it is. So my black and white words of wisdom is to get a coach. I don't care who it is. Find somebody that you can be accountable to, that will keep you accountable to the goals that you have, that will call you weekly and say, okay, last week, here's what we talked about. This is what you said you're going to do. Tell me how you worked out on that. And if you come back and say, I didn't do it, then I'm going to tell you, well, then we got some stuff to work on today. So that is it for me today. It's Wednesday. I'm excited about 2 days from now. Because why? Because on Saturday and Sunday, I'm not working. I love it. I love not working. It's a beautiful thing. So y'all have a great day today. If you have any questions for me, call me. If you want to find out how to get more for sale by owners, call me. If you want to find out how to contact 200 for sale by owners per hour, call me. If you want to know how to get more for sale by owner listings, call me. If you want to do role playing on what to say to a for sale by owner, call me. I've been doing this for 18 years, calling primarily for sale by owners. I know everything they're going to say. and we can do role playing. If you think you're good at role playing, and if you think you can stump me, please call me, because there's nothing that I've never heard that a for sale by owner has told me that I can't handle. So anyway, y'all have a great day. We will talk to you later. Bye-bye now.